Hi there gamers, welcome to an MGL mix video with me, Respawn Moscow, on what's been a very busy week, and we've seen this game come out, a beautiful indie game called Torren, and I dubbed it the Indie Ico for a reason, because it captures a magnificent, beautiful world. It's completely unique, it really is, and it's a shame it's not quite technically as polished as it could have been. It's a great game, but it could have been even better with the investment there, but they've done a really good job with it, the guys at Sword Tales. Check out that review, and check this review out as well. This is Project Cars. I really enjoyed Project Cars, and I was surprised because I generally speaking like arcade races. I'm not too into simulation races, but this actually made me want to try and be better. It helped me improve some of my cornering abilities and some of the things that I really struggle with. I do that a lot. So yeah, check that out at mygameslounge.com. It really is a good game. Now the big news of the week: Assassin's Creed Syndicate, bringing the series into London with a lot of new features. You've got kind of getting around the city in a different way. I like it. You can get onto horses and carts and chase after people. There was much more visceral combat. Hand-to-hand combat seemed much faster, much more responsive with takedowns. Less, you know, flapping around with a sword, more just getting in and really hurting someone. I like the graphic style of it. Look at it. It looks dirty. It looks grimy. It looks like the Industrial Revolution of London. It looks like dark back alley streets with gangs and gang warfare. I like the tone and I like the look. Concerns. Now, this is a good looking Assassin's Creed game, and it's a step forward for the series for what they're trying to do with it. However, it's a lot like other games, isn't it? It doesn't seem to pull anything new. It's new for Assassin's Creed, but the combat, you could relate it to Batman. The zipping up and down, you know, we've all played Spider-Man games. We've seen that kind of mechanic before. The getting around on horse and carts, obviously, you know, they're trying to make some kind of vehicle manipulation, almost Grand Theft Auto style. The environmental takedowns, you've seen it in games like Hitman. I like it, but I'm also not seeing anything revolutionary in the terms of gaming. It might be like Call of Duty was. You know, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare didn't do anything new, but it did things that had been seen in other games well enough to be considered a very good game. So let's just see how that pans out. Now this one, this is the game I have been just desperate to get my hands on, and I'm very upset that the guys over at the huge websites have obviously got these debug kits and managed to get the reviews out so early, and we're still waiting for our copy. If we get one, obviously it's a privilege to get one of those things, and we're hoping to get some coverage for you as soon as possible. But The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is just getting some outstanding reviews, and it just comes as no surprise. The guys at CD Projekt Red that we've been talking to regularly, they're taking this game exceptionally seriously. They want to make a truly remarkable open world RPG. Now, from some of the comments that we've seen, it looks like they've done it. They haven't managed to do it bugless. It seems like there's a few little areas that can cause you a few problems. Generally, they seem to revolve around doing your missions in a slightly different order than what's expected, and it can end up with you failing the mission. There are also a few things where, you know, the open world just has a few bugs in it that they'll need to patch. But generally speaking, people are just saying it's absolutely magnificent. I, for one, can't wait to get hold of it. Now, if you are a player of the previous games, you'll be able to import your save, which would be quite cool. I mean, you don't want to play a game just the size of, you know, The Witcher 2 and not be able to bring those decisions in, and it will dramatically affect your gameplay in The Witcher 3. So how that actually works on consoles, we're not sure. They've definitely got a method for PC, because obviously that will work quite naturally. It'll be quite an easy import, but obviously going from one generation of console to another, and with PlayStation 4 gamers, you haven't got a PlayStation save file for The Witcher. You'd have an Xbox 360 one. So just the details exactly of how that's going to work, I'm guessing, are going to be revealed towards launch day. But it's promising, at least. We've got some way of getting something else in there. General gameplay, the world is absolutely massive. The exploration, apparently on a horse, it can take 40 minutes to get from one side to the other, which is absolutely gigantic. The side quests are huge. The longer than a lot of campaigns in RPGs. A lot of the guys that I was watching videos of have been playing it for over 100 hours, 150 hours, still had things to do on the map, still were very interested in the game and wanted to do more, with a main plot that kind of pulled you along nicely and had lots of twists and turns in it. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy about a good RPG is getting to grips with all those like little things to do, the weapons and all the kind of customization of your character. So I'm interested to see exactly how all the leveling system works with Geralt and all the things you can do basically. So as far as My Games Lounge is concerned, we are all about The Witcher 3. We'll be covering as much launch stuff as we possibly can over the weekend and going into next Tuesday. And the moment we have a copy of the game, we will be putting footage on mygameslounge.com, giving our say on the game and getting the review together for you so you can get our opinion on it. Get yourself onto mygameslounge.com for the latest coverage every single day of all the big games, indie games, everything in between, and of course The Witcher 3.